I said it was going to be interesting, and it was. Arsenal drew 3-3 with West Ham after a dramatic comeback in the second half of a game of two halves, really. We're going to be discussing all the major talking points, including Martin Odegaard and Callum Chambers playing the games of their lives. So yeah, let's get into it. Jesse Lingard and Jarrod Bowen scored within 2 minutes, giving West Ham a 2-0 lead, and it really was just downhill from there until about the 38th minute when Souček had scored and Lacazette made it 3-1 just before half time. It's gone down actually as a Souček own goal. I think it was Lacazette's goal. I'm open to being wrong. That's all I'll say. Second half, we started brightly and we managed to get the reward for it through a Dawson own goal. It was a cross from Callum Chambers, just like the first one. And yeah, it was brilliant. It was a great, well worked goal, and it was a reward for the work that we had done. Bukayo Saka and who was it? Granit Xhaka, sorry, came off for Smith Rowe and Pepe. Pepe worked really hard when he came on to get us the third goal. It was Lacazette from a cross, Lacazette from a header, from a cross from Pepe. And yeah, it was just an overall brilliant second half performance from Arsenal to gain I think it was more of a point gained than 2 points lost from an Arsenal perspective. From a West Ham perspective, it's 2 points lost, and it is a bit of a blow to their top four push, considering that all the teams around them have games in hand. And Tottenham could even put some pressure on them this evening as they play Aston Villa at the time of recording. I don't know the score of that game, but yeah, it's, as I said, a game of two halves, and yeah, it's just, I don't know where I am really with Arsenal, but I'm going to go into my player ratings now, so yeah, let's get into that. So I think defensively, Arsenal were shambolic and really, really poor, apart from Callum Chambers and Kieran Tierney. So I think Bernd Leno, Pablo Mari and David Luiz are all going to get a 5 from me. David Luiz and Pablo Mari turned their back for the second goal from Jarrod Bowen. I think Leno should have been more alert to the second goal as well, and overall it just wasn't a good performance from those three players. Pablo Mari in particular, I think, was just very flat-footed today. Kieran Tierney on the left, again, another very decent performance. It's not probably one of his best performances, but at the end of the day, it was decent. Like it was, of course it was. It's always decent with him, really, isn't it? And I'm going to give him a 6.5, just because it wasn't mind-blowing, but it was good enough. Callum Chambers was man of the match, and deservedly so. I'm going to give him an 8.5. I don't think he gets a 9, considering we've given Saka 9s in the past, and he got loads of assists, and his defensive work was excellent, and overall it was a brilliant performance, so I'm going to give him an 8.5. Going into midfield, Thomas Partey get the ball away a couple of times, as did Xhaka. They're both going to get a 5 out of 10. Attacking wise, Aubameyang was dreadful. I'm going to give Aubameyang a 3, because he didn't do anything in the game. He was non-existent, and yeah, he just really didn't contribute to anything. Even the second half push to get on level terms. Who was next? Martin Odegaard, as I said previously, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm going to give Martin Odegaard an 8. Saka, again, he wasn't too bad, but again, he has been injured, so it was a pretty basic enough performance, so I'm going to give him a 6.5. And Lacazette up front, again, was brilliant. He had a lot of link-up play, obviously got his goal. There was nothing really mind-blowing about his performance, but he did get his goal, and he did do his link-up play very well, which is what he's good at, and so I'm going to give him a 7. But those are my player ratings for the game. What did you think of the game? Let me know in the comments down below. We have an international break coming up now, and I want to wish all the Arsenal players the best of luck as they go and represent their countries, and that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.